Over the past few months, my Instagram Reels has been filled with the dumbest things I've ever seen or heard in my entire life, so we're gonna be watching those things.
I am 25 years old. The number of candles on this cake indicates that I am 26 years old. 1 year too many.
No, you're 26 years old today.
Yep, that's right, 26!
He's 26 already.
Bro, we're still doing this? Like, I thought we left this shit in 2020. Why are people still faking DID?
How can my hair be cultural appropriation when Vikings are literally the ones that invented...
A few weeks ago, I was corrected by a few members of the Black community after using the word Pookie. I've spent a good deal of time trying to avoid using AAVE or African American Vernacular English because of the implications it has for a white person to use it. But I had seen the word Pookie used all the time by a variety of different people, especially growing up in the South.
That's because spooky isn't a black word. It's a word that's used by like a bunch of different races. Like, I hate when people do shit like this. They're like, braids are a black thing. No, they aren't. All right, practically every culture in the fucking world came up with braids on their own. Braid is a humanity thing. All right, pookie is a word that I've seen people from the South use. Pookie is a word that I've seen a bunch of black people use. All right, we need to stop gatekeeping words, acting like we're the ones who created the shit.
And I had never heard of it as AAVE. Before consulting a friend of mine, I tried to do a quick Google search looking for the origin of the word Pookie. Google told me that the word Pookie was actually German in origin. Now, I certainly could have gone back to the black woman correcting me and tell her, hey, actually, this word is German in origin.
Which you should have. Fuck that nigga, man.
But instead, I apologized, made a mental note that Pookie was not a word that I should be using.
You are sorry, bro. Like this is not something you should be apologizing about. Like, this is coward shit. You're spineless. All right, this is not something you shouldn't have to stop saying words because someone told you to. Who are they? Your fucking dad?
And moved on. And then I came across this video, the one that I'm stitching. I felt like kind of an idiot.
Oh, thank God she saw a reason, because like that was just dumb. All right, black people don't own words, especially ones like Pookie. Right, that's like a black South thing. Right, both black people and people from the South say Pookie. That's like such a common fucking word.
It was essentially the milliseconds that I had spent wondering whether this word was indeed a German word, questioning whether or not I should second guess a black woman.
Are we dead ass, bro? No way. Like, bro, come on. Like, your great great granddad owning slaves does not mean that you have to be slaves to black people. All right? You had nothing to do with that. Why are you like, it's crazy how these people force guilt upon themselves. I'm black. I would never do that shit. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you forcing guilt for what other people did onto you? You had nothing to do with that, gang. Just don't be a racist. Like, it's not that hard. Like, you don't have to like filter your vocabulary.
That's exactly what this girl is doing, insisting that her hairstyle is not cultural appropriation.
That's because it isn't. Cultural appropriation often refers to the adoption of elements from a minority culture by a dominant culture in a way that is often exploitive, disrespectful, or reinforces stereotypes. And this is why this is not cultural appropriation. Her ancestors did not adopt this hairstyle, they created it on their own. This is part of her culture. And if you ask me, what this woman is doing is teetering on the line of ethnocide.
If a black person tells you that something you've done is racist, believe them.
Don't do that or you'll end up like this woman. Alright, she stopped saying Pookie because one black woman, told her to stop saying Pookie. This mentality also leaves a lot of room for an abuse of power. Like, a black person will just say, stop saying this word, stop saying that word, and it won't even be racist. They just don't want you saying the word anymore. Nigga, if you're gonna do this, just don't eat Cheetos, bro. Just don't eat them. If you're gonna buy healthier chips or some shit, why are you doing this? That's just disgusting.
What happens when you combine soccer and dancing? It's called Disco Foot. Here's everything you need to know. Disco Foot is both a soccer match and a dance performance. It combines the basic rules of soccer, but has one rather important difference. Dancing is required at all times. Each match features one referee and 3 artistic judges. The judges assess the teams on their artistic merit, scoring them twice, first at halftime and then again at the end of the match. These scores are combined with any goals scored to determine the winning team. Remarkably, a team can win by excelling in dance.
Bro, something just shouldn't be combined, and this is one of them. Alright, this should just, it's basically a dance competition with like a side of soccer. Why are we doing this?
Why do we eat one but love the other?
The cows that we use for farming were created through selective breeding, and so were dogs. If you don't know what selective breeding is, it's when you take animals and you breed the ones with specific traits that you like. A great example of this are bananas, because they were originally way smaller than they are now, but because of selective breeding, we just kept on breeding the bigger and bigger bananas together until we got the normal size bananas that we have today. Humanity's first contact with wolves were between 15 and 40,000 years ago. We originally would use wolves to hunt. The wolves would chase elk or deer or whatever we were hunting at the time, and they would chase them till they got tired, and then the humans would finish them off, or they would chase them into a trap where they were ambushed. And then we would share the food between the wolves and the humans. And then eventually humans started breeding selective traits in wolves, like for example the husky, right? Very thick coat to protect itself from the cold, and is very energetic, has a lot of energy because it's meant to be a sleigh dog and pull sleighs for hours on end without getting tired. The companionship between humans and wolves is the reason why dogs are the homie and cows are just food. There's also the fact that dogs' emotions are easier to read, so they're easier to humanize.
Your ancient spirit is been in her family forever. I cut you! I cut you! I cut you! Take your snake out of her! I put her! Be healed in Jesus' name. There it is.
Nigga, 2 out of the 4 people in this frame was calling straight bullshit. They straight faced the entire time, bro. Like, this is some cult shit. This is literally some cult shit. Like, what the fuck?
Which one's going in the oven first? You.
They're children. I don't find joy in scaring a child. I don't find joy in scaring animals.
Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Oven time.
He obviously was trying to like be funny and have it be a joke, but I just don't find that funny. Gross.
Like, shit like this is why people hate vegans. Like, vegans walk out with just like such an elitist attitude. Like, I'm sorry that I'm not as empathetic as you. I'm sorry I don't feel for fucking cockroaches. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's a lamb.
Fuck her man's cremation. I swear down that I'll smash her face. Yeah.
12 seconds later.
Scams his dad is dead. Everybody scams his dad is dead. Piff, pat, put in the ground, dead. Everybody scams his dad is dead. Everybody scams his dad is dead. Everybody scams his dad is what? Everybody, right. Scams his dad is dead. But Sam's mum's dead.
You dissed this dead nan. You understand? Just to make people clear, like, in battle rap, you say mad things. But to make it a chant for a 16. Come on, bro. Crazy. An 8 bar cool. It was a 16.
I hear you. I'm never going to change it,
16 repeater.
I hear you. I mean,
Yo, this nigga really chanted that his dad is dead 16 times, bro. This nigga really hated your father, bro. What the fuck? Like, hey, bro, this nigga had 1 bar about your nan's cremation. You need to calm your ass down. Alright, that's the end of the video. I know all these videos are low quality. I'm trying, man. I'm just not good at this editing thing yet. If you have any tips, leave them in the comments. I know my videos aren't total complete dog ass because at least I have like a 50% like ratio. And like and subscribe even if you're never going to watch me again, bro. I'm actually begging. Please, bro.
Please, bro. Please, bro. Please.